The more I look at the world, I realize that it shifted over into a spiritual war. It's an actual war that is taking place right now that a lot of people can't even see. It's happening right around you. Can't you see it? You can't see it in people. Something's happening right now, and it's like a lot of people have changed and people have taken sides. This war that is taking place right now is spiritual. And some of you could see it. You've been trying to figure it out. It's like something's happening. People are becoming a little more aggressive. We're seeing shootings, we're seeing stabbings like never before. Kids are dying. And you got to understand that something's happening right now. This is not normal. There's a war, good versus evil, right now. Some of you may have been recruited for this war. I know I've been recruited, and I'm on the pretty much the good side. And I've been in this war for a minute now. And it's a lonely road when you've been called by God to be in a war that you didn't start. And some of you have been drafted in, and there's nothing you can do about it. Some of you are on the battlefield dealing with the BS right now, and it feels like you're alone because you're taking shots, you're taking hits, some of you are wounded, and nobody's coming to your rescue. It's like you're literally on the battlefield going through it. Then you have those that are actually on the side of the enemy. And basically, these people, they are fighting against you. You know that the devil is in them because their intentions is always evil. What we see happening in the world right now is a spiritual war of good versus evil. Remember, evil spirits cannot work in the world unless they have a host, which is a body. A lot of times we talk about God is good, uh, God will work it out. He's not going to work anything out in the world unless he have a host, someone he can use. It's like a lot of times you might receive favor from people and you don't realize that the favor you received was a blessing from God. Yes, God did it, but it took that person to be used, meaning that person had to put themselves in a position to be used by God, just like people got to put themselves in a position to be used by the devil. The world shifted into a spiritual war. And what we're seeing happening today is people have lost their minds. That's why I keep teaching that it is better to be alone. A lot of y'all think it's coming from a place of being antisocial. Has nothing to do with that. I'm a very social guy. At the same time, when you're in a war, there's no time to be social. When you're in a battle, there's no time for mixed mingling because you don't know who's who. You don't know who's who. You don't know who the real enemy is. You're going to learn this as you move forward. The more you get around people, the more you're going to start to see who was really on your side, you know? So you got to be careful out here. Um, Shout out to Joe for the 5. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Um, Carlos, shout out to you for the 2. Says Ringo, we've been at war. Evil won't prevail. As long as we stay, all right, let me put it like this. A lot of you know that you're in a spiritual war and you've been feeling like giving up. That is not what we're going to do. We got to fight this thing out to the end. And the way you have to do this is you have to have a goal, a strategy. You know there's a war going on. You know the enemy is working through these people. At the same time, you still got to live. You still got to live in this world. That's the part that I think a lot of us forget, is that we got responsibilities that we still got to do, even in the midst of this warfare, even in the midst of people losing their minds. We got to make sure that we don't lose our mind, or else we're going to lose this battle. Because some of y'all already gave up already. Some of y'all already threw in the towel and said, look, I can't deal with this issue. I can't deal with the stress. Guys, we all deal with it. We all deal with it. There's a lot of evil people that have been unleashed in this world to cause a lot of harm in other people's lives. It's good versus evil right now. There is a spiritual war happening right now, and a lot of us are being distracted by social media, by the news media, by drama, life issues, and we're not understanding what we're supposed to be doing right now. Number one, if you're a believer in the Most High, you better make sure that you're connected with Him at all times, because there's no other way out. This war will continue, and it's going to only get worse, because I'm seeing it every day, and I'm trying to just be normal. I'm trying to act like, well, it ain't happening. No, it is happening. There's a war happening right now. You know it is. You're trying to entertain yourself to forget that you're in a war, but really, you know what's happening. You could see it on people. People are not normal. You do know that. People are not normal. They're acting very weird. We're seeing news stories of people getting unalive every day. Babies are getting unalive. And it's like, what can possess a person to unalive their own kids? I was watching a story the other day of a man. They call him the drill killer. This man, I guess he abducted, I'm not sure if the girl is 12 years old or 14 or whatever. Abducted this little girl, tortured her with a drill, with a wire cutter. You know, like the wire tool that you cut the wire with when you soldering wires and you cut it. That particular tool. They call him the drill killer. This man was using a power drill on a child and sexually assaulted her too. Tortured her for days. Only a demon can do that. Only a devil can do that. And it's a black man that did it. A black man did that to a black 14-year-old girl. A demon. The war that's happening right now, guys, is spiritual. Demons have been released in the earth. Those of you who have the light, those of you who are truly with the Most High, those of you who have been chosen to be here right now in this time, to either encourage people, lead people, or just direct people in the right path. Those of you that have that energy, that light, you are at the top of the list of people that the devil really want to destroy, because you're responsible for not only preserving other people, but leading them in the right path. You're the kind of person that people can count on, that no matter what's going on in the world, you always there for somebody. You always giving them a word. You always trying to tell them don't quit. You'd be surprised how many of y'all are responsible for helping other people to continue going through this war. They were ready to give up, but you came through and was like, nah, bro, don't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. And just because you stood in the gap, that person made a life decision that helped prevented misfortune in their life. I know that I'm used by the Most High all the time. At the same time, guys, I'm telling you, man, this is a lonely road, bro. This is a lonely walk because you're on that battlefield and you're there alone. And a lot of people want you to lose. A lot of people. A lot of people have been preying on your downfall. Do you know that when you encounter people that want you to die, they want you to fall, they want to see you suffer? That's the devil, guys. That's not the person. Remember, this is a spiritual war. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God, through the pulling down of strongholds, is what the scripture says. When people are evil, that is the devil. When people want to see you die, they want to see you hungry, they want to see you suffer, they want to see you homeless. That's not a virtue from God. So when people desire to see you fail, they desire to see you lose your job, lose your livelihood, and it's like they speak these things, that's the devil speaking through them. And unfortunately, a lot of you witness this in your own walk. You around people like this. And you try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but you can't, not in today's day. In this war, you got to recognize who the enemy really is, and you got to cut those people off today. If you got people that are around you and they're not helping your life, they're not helping you to become a better person, and it seems like they're just draining your energy, you got to cut those people off today and have nothing to do with them. Because if you don't do what you need to do, you're not going to be at peace. They're going to continually take advantage of you, and you're going to fall victim to the wiles of the devil. Now is not the time to be playing games right now. Like, I am so serious about my walk right now that everything that is negative, I cut off. Everything that don't belong there now, I'm getting rid of. Like, one thing I'm getting rid of right now is uh sites like Instagram. Like I recently started unfollowing everybody. Like, just unfollowing everybody. Because I realized that Instagram, I think, is a testing ground for the devil right now. Instagram is bombarded with AI. Everything is AI on Instagram now. A lot of the people that you follow is AI. They're not real people. They're not real people, guys. You ready for this one? I don't think you're ready for this, but I'm going to tell you anyway. The coming of Christ is going to be AI. It's going to deceive the whole world. The devil is right now using AI to manipulate everybody. Everybody being deceived. I find myself on Instagram warning people every day. Those of you that talk with me behind the scenes on IG, you know that I always tell you about beware of these pages. that it seems like everything is being ran by AI now. And it seems like demonic spirits are all over Instagram. And it's happening on YouTube right now. So this is why I'm literally, I think I'm down to probably 100 people that I follow now or less. But I unfollowed hundreds of people. And I'm gonna try to keep it down to probably like 10 to probably 20. But I might unfollow everybody because it's dangerous, and there's a lot of energy vampires and people that secretly are trying to connect with you, and these are demon spirits. Demons are real, and demons work through people. A lot of you know this, and you're afraid to talk about it because you don't want nobody to think you crazy. There are real life demons that are operating through people, and they want to break your spirit to the point that you give up on your life, throw in the towel, and possibly unalive yourself because of the stress that you go through every day. A lot of you are dealing with real life attacks that are coming back to back to back to back. It's like you don't even get a break. You overcome one demon, a new demon shows up. Have you ever killed a fly? As soon as you kill that fly, another fly pop up in the house. You're like, I just killed the fly, but a new one pop up. You kill that fly, another one pop up. It's not a coincidence that that keep happening. Your windows and your doors is locked. That's a demon. That's a demon, man. And it's trying to distract you and make you think you losing your mind. You're not losing your mind. A lot of you are seeing things, man. Some of you are seeing visions. Some of you are seeing images. Some of you are seeing weird things happening, and you're trying to explain what just happened. For example, like last night, where I was in the house, just chilling in the house, just minding my business. And I know I'm not bugging, fam. You're gonna think I'm crazy, but I don't care. You could think I'm crazy. Um, was chilling right over there on the side. I'm not bugging. From this eye over here, I'm sitting there. I see like, like how when a candle is burning and the wick of the candle is burning, you kind of see like the, if you want to call it like the, not the flame, but the smoke, right? You're seeing that. Well, take a scented candle and you're seeing the wick burning, you see like the smoke coming up. Let's just say you have 10 candles that are burning at the same time, and you're seeing that wave of like a smoke like that. From the left, from the right side of my eye, I'm right there. I'm literally watching something on the internet. But from the right side of my eye, like how your peripheral vision on the side, you just kind of just, I'm seeing this happening. I know I'm seeing what I'm seeing. And when I turn my head like this, I know I just saw what I saw. And it made me get up out of the damn chair quick, bro. And I'm walking around, I'm looking around, I'm like, how nah, I must be bugging, man. Maybe I'm sleepy, maybe I'm tired. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Nah, you actually saw what you saw. Some of you, your spiritual eyes is tapping in, and you're starting to see things in the spirit world, and your brain is trying to tell you you bugging. You not bugging. You seeing what you seeing, man. Some of y'all are seeing things. You're seeing people, and you can see right through them. You know that person's a devil. You know that person is up to no good. You try to warn people, they don't want to listen to you, and then something bad happens because you got the spiritual eyes to see what they can't see. Some of y'all see things. You can see those damn demons. You can see those spirits. God makes you see it. Now, sometimes when I'm just talking to the Most High, I be like, look, man, don't show me nothing that's going to make me bug out, bro. Like for real, for real. I don't want to see all this extra stuff. I really don't. Some of y'all be asking the Most High to show you everything. I don't want to see everything, man. Some of y'all not ready to see nothing, man. But what I saw with that smoke, that was as real can get. And I wasn't scared. I wasn't scared at all. I was just like, I know what I saw. Nobody could tell me I didn't. And I kept looking at the spot of the house. I'm like, what the heck was that? Like, I don't know. I can't explain, but I saw what I saw. And there's many times I see things and it don't make no sense. Like one time I was at the park working out. I'm at the park working out. Somebody was jogging. There's only one way out the park. There's only one way out the park, guys. The person was jogging. They went in front of me and they kept going. I was walking. So as I'm walking, there's no cars in the lot, none. Just my electric scooter. I'm looking around, I'm like, where the hell the person go? Where that person just went? I'm literally looking, I'm like, so I just kind of chill there on the bench where the exit is. Cause I'm like, there's no way. They gotta come back around, you know? Cause they're jogging, right? I'm waiting there, nobody comes around. So I'm kind of just like, this is craziness because I was just right there. The exit is right there. And when you exit the park, you go through the parking lot area, and then there's this long stretch of road that you have to go through. So you're gonna see whoever leave and whoever come in. From time to time, the police come in to check the park because the park is in an area, like a community area that I'm not sure how upscale it is, but they got some pretty nice houses, right? And the person never came back around. And there's only farmland around the park. You have farms, you have cows, you got this. There's no climbing, no fences. These fences, I believe those fences are electrified or have some electric. I'm not sure what it had. There's no way out that park. Where that person go? How was I able to see this person? And some of you guys, some of you ladies, you have this ability. Don't think that you're crazy. You're not. The devil want you to think you're crazy because you can see. People will make you feel like you're crazy because you have spiritual eyes. You have the discernment to understand what the Most High is trying to show you. You're being permitted to see things that other people can't see. And you just got to be humble with what you know and just understand that there's a reason for these sightings, if you want to call it that. I don't know if it's practice. I don't know what he's trying to communicate with this, but that person never left that park. And I never seen that person before. I'm always going to the park. I never seen them before, but they were jogging. So, and I could go on with these type of situations. So I want you to understand that as you move in today's day, be wise. Everybody that you see in these streets are not human. Everybody you encounter in a supermarket, they're not human. We are in a spiritual war right now where there are demons in the earth, there are angels in this earth, and they look just like us. Get all of that Hollywood, the boogeyman, demons coming with horns on their head. No. Demons look like humans. Angels look like humans. If you were to see these entities in their true form, you would probably die. You would probably die if you saw them in their true form. That's why the Most High don't allow you to see that. The world have shifted into a spiritual war right now where people are committing more crimes. I saw a video the other day of a guy, he was just chilling with his family in a store, just minding their business. And this is how I know something's wrong with the world. He's chilling in the store. I don't know if they were having dinner or what they were doing, but he was with his kids. Now, you all know when you see a man with his kids, you ain't going to try to disrespect the man you see him with his family. No. A guy walks in the store, see the man with his family, and the man's back was against the door. Man just punched the man in the damn face, man. Blindside, punches him hard as hell, knocks him completely out. His kids get up, they screaming, everybody going wild. What made him do that? What made him do that? A demon. These are spirits that are in this world right now. And for a long time, we've been calling stuff mental health crisis. We've been calling stuff, oh, that person is just mentally ill. No, that person's a demon. There are demons in this world, man. There are demons in your workplace. A lot of the people in your family are affected by this. And we're trying to make sense of all these different things, these phenomenons, these dreams, things that we're having. How many of you been lately having dreams more than ever? Like, you haven't been having these kind of dreams, but you've been having dreams now where you're seeing things in real time. You're waking up and it feels like you already lived this life already. You felt like you did this already. You felt like the morning is weird. Like you're up, you're ready to go do your normal day. But because of that dream that you had, it's like you're trying to remember it in hopes to gain something from it. Sometimes you're able to remember your dreams, sometimes you can't. But you never had these kind of dreams before. Sometimes you're having dreams of you're seeing people being attacked, or you might have dreams of you being successful. And you're trying to make sense of what do these dreams mean? Why am I having these dreams? Back to back dreams. I don't be dreaming like that. Why is this even happening now? These are messages that are coming in. It could be coming in from God. It could be coming in from the devil. This is why you just can't take every dream and think that it's from God. Don't ever do that. Don't ever be a person who, anytime you have a dream, you think it's from God. No. A lot of times we get dreams from the devil. And he tries to confuse us and make us believe that God has given us a message. And it wasn't God. It was the devil trying to lead us to our death. It was the devil trying to lead us to the wrong people. Right now, we got to be on high alert with who we choose to hang around. I really believe that in this time, you got to take inventory over who you hang with right now, guys, more than ever. Look at the people you hang around and really decide, do I need to hang with this person any longer? Because a lot of people, they're gone right now. When I tell you, I don't know what the heck is going on right now in this world. But based on everything that I'm seeing and what I'm experiencing, people are showing a high level of demonic energy. Demonic energy, just raw evil. People just don't care no more. People are willfully evil right now. People are doing things to provoke you purposely, to make you react in anger. And see, if the devil cannot get you where you frequent, like in your community or whatever, he'll get you on your job. He'll get you through your supervisor, your co-workers. Somebody's going to try you because you're in a spiritual war. So you got to get tested somehow. So there's going to be people that's going to annoy you, people that's going to be sent every single day to try you. And it don't stop. Those of you who are awakened, those of you who can see what's going on in the world, you understand the magnitude of the problem. Now, let me tell you something else that you need to be aware of right now, because I'm going to show you exactly what the devil is doing. I'm not caught up in this, but I see it happening on social media because I'm a social media influencer. At the same time, I see what the devil is doing on social media. And this is why you got to be careful. The devil is dividing everybody. In this spiritual war, the devil is dividing everybody right now, so that we could focus on race rather than the fact that we're in a spiritual war. You see how he did that? He wants us all divided. So instead of us understanding the tricks of the devil and we keep connection with God, instead we're focusing on race issue. So now we're distracted. We're distracted by worldly issues, and we're no longer connected to God, and we forgot that there's an enemy in the world named Satan that is stealing, killing, and destroying, and we're totally confused. So now, rather than us understanding that this is a spiritual war that we're in, instead we're focusing on, well, look what the white man did, or I don't like black people, or well, I don't like Asian people, and we're focusing on the carnal things of life. Not saying that things don't exist. What I'm saying is there are so many distractions that's happening right now. It has taken us away from our responsibility of, number one, staying prayed up, studying, uh, avoiding negative people. Instead, we're connecting with all the wrong people. Think about that. People are connecting with all the wrong people. A lot of y'all got people that you hanging around right now. You don't need those people in your life right now. Those people are bringing these evil spirits around you. You need to be around positive people that are connected with God right now. If there's ever a time when you need to be around the right people, right now you need to be around them. Because in this particular war, a lot of us are walking alone in this fight. And it's a scary world we live in right now, because you're having these experiences and it's not making sense. You're trying to make sense out of stuff that you weren't taught, you weren't trained to understand. You're having these weird experiences, these attacks that are coming out of nowhere. It's, you ever heard the phrase new level, new devil? Put a one in the chat if you heard that phrase. New level, new devil. That phrase is true. That phrase is 100% true. A lot of you been through something, and it's like right when you overcame it, right when you just began to feel a sense of peace, a sense of calm, and you was like, finally, it's over. A new devil came. A new devil came in, a new drama, a new test, a new issue. And you're like, when do I ever get a break? I deal with this stuff all the time. I'll be dealing with something, overcome these issues, and then something new begin. And I'm like, those of you who I communicate with behind the scenes, you know my stories. You hear me talk about these things all the time because I communicate with a few people that are official, that have been tried and tested, and they know. And it seems like I'll overcome one thing, then something new. And it's like, when do I get a break? How many of you are in that boat right now? You just came out of something. We don't need to know all your business, but if you are in this war, you're dealing with something and you overcame it. You came out victorious. Not that you perfect. You had some wounds. You wanted to give up. You had sleepless nights. You cried, but you managed to make it through. As soon as you got free, a new devil showed up. A new problem showed up. And it's like, man, when do I get a break, man? And in the process, watch this. This is where it gets really frustrating, man. Because you're following God, right? You're doing everything you know you're supposed to do, and everybody else around you appear like they're winning. Guys, let me tell you something right now. One of the biggest tricks and the biggest lies of the devil is to make you feel like everybody's winning and you're losing. That's one of the biggest tricks. He's playing with your mind. You're more close to what God is trying to do in your life than you could imagine. He's trying to discourage you so that you don't move forward, so you can experience that breakthrough. Because what he likes to do is when you're going through things, he keeps you focused and occupied on the problem. And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of times when you're going through things, the problem is in your face and it feels like there's no hope. Where's God? Why my family acting up? Where my friends at? Where's all the people that, and you feel alone. And it really weighs on your mind and it pressurizes your thoughts, and you feel like I can't go on anymore. That's where the devil want to put you, so that you're not seeking God. This is why I work out. This is why I go out. I take my walks. I keep my mind right, because the world is gone right now, fam. We are literally in a time right now where a lot of people are very hateful, vengeful. Nobody cares for people no more. Nobody show love the way they used to. Family don't call you no more. Nobody checks in on you no more. It's like you don't even exist. It's like you died already, man. It's like you died and everybody forgot about you. And that's how a lot of you feel. Your family used to call you. They used to text you. They don't text you no more. You're like, damn, my cuz used to text me. He don't text me no more. People used to call me. They don't even leave messages no more. I'm forgotten. They forgot about me. That's how a lot of people feel right now. People are provoking people now. You got provoking spirits that are loosed in the earth, provoking you so you can lose your life. Some of you guys, you're not the type of guy to play with. At the same time, you got these provoking spirits that try to irritate you, that try to get under your skin. Don't let it get under your skin. Learn how to just ignore the devil. Learn how to ignore his tactics. I think once you find out how the devil is working, or at least in your life, then you'll be able to you begin to strategize exactly how you need to move so that his tactics don't work on you. That's why I say get rid of people that are not adding value to your life right now. Get rid of them. Get rid of them, guys. I'm serious. Get rid of them. If they're not adding value to your life, get rid of them. Don't let people in your life if they're not adding value. Shout out to Denise for the $10 support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. And I think I have one more here. Give me a minute. Shout out to Floydine Rollo for the 2. Says no lies told. I keep my IG private. Hey, I'm about to do that, fam. I'm about to do that too. Like for real. Because see, here's the thing, guys. I'm gonna try to see if this relates to you. But as for me, a social media guy, I'm literally monitored by demons all day. A lot of y'all think I'm perfect. Everything is good all the time. I'm just living it up. You don't know the half of that. I deal with more BS than you could imagine. Like I said, the people that I talk with behind the scenes, they know. And social media, man, social media is the devil's playground. It's the devil's pit. It can really take its toll on you mentally. The amount of personalities and people that spread lies, rumors, gossip, hate. I'm sure you deal with this in the workplace where people lie, they spread rumors. You know, rumors in the workplace, that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. I remember when I was on the 9 to 5, you had a dude that was telling all the other dudes, like, yeah, man, I slept with Shorty. Woo, woo, woo. Big rumor going around the job. Everybody finding out, yeah, he slept with so and so. You know what that created? Hostile working environment because he never did. That was a lie. He was trying to impress all the guys, but at the expense of this woman being put to shame. And then it got to the point where it got back to her. Then it got to supervisors. Then bruh man, he got fired. Sexual harassment, third party harassment, all sorts of issues because he wanted to be a big mouth in the workplace. See, in the workplace, it's easy to report issues, but sometimes it don't be like that. Sometimes you deal with harassment in the workplace and it's like this silent harassment where somebody is harassing you, someone is doing something to get under your skin, they're falsifying information, trying to sabotage your work, trying to make the supervisors get on your back. And nobody knows what you're going through on the job but you and that person who's trying their best to get you fired. How many of you are in that boat? How many of you are being sabotaged in the workplace right now where there's a coworker, maybe you know who it is, maybe you don't, and they're sabotaging you. You're getting called to the office, supervisors on your back, you got a memo behind what somebody else did, and it's like, yo, I didn't even do that, but they're all blaming you. And you already figured this out. I'm being attacked. They're trying to attack me to help me lose my job. That's what they're trying to do. How is it that everybody else work at the same place, but I'm the only one they're looking at? Why is it that you work at this company? Everybody else is good. Everybody else able to come to work, do their job, be at peace. But it seemed like you're the one being monitored. You're the one being called. Why they keep checking on you? Why? Why everybody keep asking about you? You know why? Because you're one of the most high soldiers in that workplace. So they're going to target you. They're going to target you to make your stay at that job frustrating. And the way I look at it, you need that job to pay your bills. You need that job to stay afloat. The best thing you can do is just roll solo when you're in the workplace. I know it's toxic. It's crazy. You're surrounded by these damn wicked people, these demons, your crazy supervisor, crazy coworkers. You got to have tunnel vision in the workplace. Tunnel vision. I'm only here to do my job and go home. I'm only here to do my job and go home. Do you understand? Do you understand? I'm not here to mix mingle with everybody. Now, granted, when I was on the 9 to 5, I had a couple of buddies on the job, but I couldn't mix mingle with everybody. I couldn't do it. There were too many demons who wanted to take me out, who wanted me out the job. Some of y'all may not know what that feels like, but some of you do. Every day you go to work, you're walking on eggshells because they keep reporting you. People keep complaining. You got weird supervisors just keep messing with you. And it's like, damn, why am I the one that's targeted? And I'm not even bothering nobody, man. Your light is shining in darkness at the workplace. So the devil is going to try to attack you where you at. Don't let them take your 9 to 5. Don't let them run you away. I mean, if you have a better opportunity to get a job elsewhere, you could do that. But guess what? You still live in this world, right? So the devil going to go to the new job too. So trying to run from one job to another job is not going to stop the devil. So you got to understand how to battle in this warfare. If you're being attacked on the job and you're being harassed by demons, you got to figure out strategy of how can I work in this environment, this hostile working environment, and still be able to survive mentally. So I'm going to have to move different. And the best way to do that is go to work, clock in at the Chronos clock, be kind, courteous to people, and just keep it moving. I'm just here to do my job. I'm not going to be stuck up. I'm not going to be rude. If I see people, good morning, good night, I'm out. I'm not mixed mingling with nobody. I'm not talking with nobody unless it's work related. That's it. I'm a team player. I'll work with coworkers if necessary. At the same time, I'm keeping my distance from everybody because I don't want to mess up my peace. And a lot of y'all are being challenged in the workplace because that's the only place the devil can get you at right now. And that's where he's challenging you. For me, it's social media. My battleground is social media. And you might get battles when you out with your family. Like let's say you shopping, you go to the supermarket, you go to a Walmart, whatever the case is, you might go there and somebody's trying to test you. A demon pull up. Some crazy person just come by your car and you're tested to either do something to them or go away. I'm telling you right now, get your family out of there. It ain't worth it. Don't let somebody make you crash out and you become a news story. Don't let them make you crash out. You understand? Because too many people are crashing out right now. Too many people are giving up because they're in this war. The whole world shifted into a place where everybody's acting weird right now. People acting crazy. I'm seeing people literally bugging out mentally, and it's like they're not showing the signs of a human being that's thinking. It's as if though they don't got a brain in their head, and they're making these weird decisions, and it's affecting other people. And we can't sit there and just take this type of abuse and figure this is cool, this is normal. It's not normal. You're being attacked by demons, y'all. I'm talking about real life devils that are in people. And it's not a white or black thing, man. That's one of the biggest deceptions of the devil, man. That's why anytime I'm on social media, I be making these videos and I be trying to tell y'all, man, stop letting people manipulate you through these YouTube videos, making things a race issue, rage baiting, using ethnicity and white man this, black man. That's how the devil get us, man. This is a spiritual war. You're dealing with demons. Demons know no color. Demons don't know no race. The devil will use a black man, a white man, an Asian man, anybody he can use to kill you. He don't care who. He just want to keep you distracted with petty stuff while he out here killing families, man. We can't afford right now to be playing games, man. There's a lot of weird stuff happening right now, and people are playing games with their life, man. If you are a man or a woman right now, you're supposed to make sure that you're getting right with the man upstairs, bro. You need to make sure that you got a connection to God. You better make sure that you prayed up, and you better make sure you are avoiding negative people right now. Negative people. We're not talking about being antisocial. We're not talking about just cutting off the world. We're talking about learn how to go through life and walk alone. Have a small circle, very, very small, or none at all. If you have a circle, small circle. Only a few people that are solid people that you can count on. Everybody else, cut them loose. Cut them loose, because if you have a lot of people around you and you don't really know them like that, it's very easy for the devil to use them to get into your life, to get into your house, to get around your family. And before you know it, they destroying your life. Always remember the Matrix. Agent Smith, he was able to move in and out of people. Remember? Agent Smith was still wired to the system. So anybody that's wired to the system is a potential agent, whether they're white or black. That's why I'm not caught up in race. I don't got time for that, guys. I don't got time for all the race issues that people keep focusing on in the world, bro. When I tell you that stuff is draining, because that's not the problem, man. The problem is there is a devil in the world, a demon in the world, and it's not a human being. Demons work through people. Evil knows no color. You must understand that. Don't let the devil keep you in a pit where he keep you thinking about race issues. Well, I'm black, the white man don't like me. Bro, you are caught up. You're caught up in a pit. Listen to me. God forbid you get into a car accident and you are in your car trapped. You're a black man. A bunch of white people come to rescue you. Are you going to say, no, I don't want you to rescue me because I got issues with white folk? You ain't going to say that. You're going to want them to rescue you. Let's say you're white and you got hit by a truck. You're on the floor. A bunch of black firefighters came, police, they're black. Are you going to say, I don't want you guys to help me because I want somebody white? I got issues with black people. You're not going to say that. You want them to help you. My point, guys, is this, man. The devil is the one who is around this issue with race. It's the devil. He's the one who got all of us divided. He's the one who got all of us fighting, arguing. He got all of us losing our minds. When I tell you right now, this war is happening right now. I see it's on social media. There's a race war on social media right now. There's not a race war coming. There is a race war happening on social media right now. And it's all orchestrated by the devil. He's controlling it. He got everybody going crazy. And you shouldn't get involved in that mess. You're supposed to respect everybody the way you respect yourself. The reason why a lot of us don't show respect for each other is because we don't love ourselves. We don't respect who we are. So that's why we treat everybody else like trash, because we don't like our own life, And that's the truth. When you respect yourself, you begin to respect other people. I respect everybody. You respect me, I respect you. But I don't go around hating people just because of where they come from. I don't do that type of stuff. I try to treat everybody with respect because you never know who God is going to use to bless you. You never know. You never know who God is going to use to come into your life to give you a word. Somebody that can open a door for you. You never know who that person going to be. That's why you don't want to be a person who is hateful, a person who is evil and wicked, and you treat people like trash because of who they are and where they come from. And man, I don't got that kind of time, man. Not in today's day. In this war, you need all the help you can get. And it might be somebody from another ethnic group. It might be somebody that don't even speak English. But man, at least I know they have a connection to God too. Because right now, it feels like a lonely walk. We are literally in a godless world right now. So it's only but a few of us that's really uh in this truth. Those of you that are really in the light, those of you that can really see. It's only a few of y'all. Most people are not seeing what's going on, man. And that's why videos like this will only resonate with those of you that actually can see, those of you who have discernment. Most people just going to think I'm crazy. So it's like, it's not going to help them, you know? But there is a spiritual war happening right now between good and evil. And we have to prepare our house so that we remain at peace. Because the devil know who you are. Those of you that are really, really with God, those of you that are really woken to the truth, those of you that can see what's going on, the devil know who you are. He knows exactly who you are. He know where you live. Your neighbors know who you are. It's no secret no more. All of your neighbors know you're one of God's soldiers. They know. And a lot of them know not to mess with you. That's another thing. So there are some perks, there's some benefits of being with the Most High. It's not like, oh, you're a follower of Christ. Oh, you're weak. You're this. No, a lot of us are very strong to the point where there's certain benefits we have. One of those benefits is even though new level, new devil, that's true. At the same time, there's certain devils and demons that can't even touch you. They already know not to try you because you already had battles with them and they lost. And they know not to harass you. That's good news. But then there are some demons that you haven't battled yet. And these demons are strong. These demons know your weaknesses. So, in order to overcome them, you must overcome yourself. That's one of the biggest tests. It's overcoming ourselves, understanding how we are in order to defeat the devil and his demons because they're coming. They're working right now. They're working behind the scenes. When you sleep, the devil is working on how he going to mess your day up. And then when your day begin, it starts off with that traffic. It starts off with somebody cutting you off. It starts off with a crazy supervisor, somebody doing something to irritate you. And then that situation escalates and you open the door for other demons to come in. This is why you don't want to get yourself in a position where you start off your day getting angry. There's nothing wrong with getting angry. At the same time, when somebody is testing you, when you're going through a test, a trial, you don't want to get angry and not learn nothing. You want to get right back to your jolly, good self. You don't want to carry that anger throughout the day because by you doing that, you're attracting new demons that's going to continue to irritate you and push those buttons until you lose it. That's what they do. They're going to keep pushing those buttons and pushing those buttons until you lose your mind. So you want to be cool. You want to be at peace. You want to protect your peace, enjoy your solitude, protect your energy from people that try to steal from your light. People that you get around them and they drain you. You want to stay away from that type of evil stuff, man. Stay away from draining energy vampires that come around you to take your life force. Stay away from people that every time they come around you, they're always negative. They always got bad news. They always want to tell you some drama. I don't want to hear none of that stuff, man. I don't want to hear about no mess. I'm trying to get out of my situation. I'm over here dealing with these issues. Do you have anything that can add to this that can help me? Because they seem like they never have nothing to help you with. It's like they always want to dump on you all this poison, and now you got to deal with this toxic mess. Nah, I don't want to deal with that mess, man. I don't want to deal with that. I really don't. There is a war, people. It's happening right now. You see it on the news, you see it on social media, you see it at your workplace. There is a spiritual war happening right now. Right now. It's not coming, it's happening right now. And we know it's real. We could see it happening. And that's just the facts of it. For too long, we've been acting like there's no war going on. We've been acting like what we've been seeing and noticing is not happening. But it is. You see it. You're in denial about it. You don't even want to talk about it because it's like you don't want it to be real. Even though you know, a lot of you have spiritual discernment where you can see what God put on you. You can see what's happening, and you've been in denial about all the things He's been showing you. You've been in denial about this stuff, and you have the ability. Not everybody have the ability to discern good from evil. You would be surprised how many people can't even discern when the devil is doing something from when God is doing something. They don't have that ability. They don't. But you do. You have that ability. And you've been in denial the whole time. Some of you, God placed it on your heart to be the kind of person that warn people, the kind of person that instruct people, and you stop doing it because you figure, well, I'm tired. I'm tired. No, you can't be tired of well doing. You can't give up. If He called you to do something, you got to stay the task, man. You can't give up on what God called you to do. There have been many times I wanted to give up. There have been many times I said, I'm done. I'm quitting. I'm done. And I find myself still doing what God told me to do. Even though it's frustrating, even though I'm dealing with a lot of mess, I still find myself doing what He told me to do. You can't give up on yourself, y'all. Don't give up. The heaviness you feel, don't give up. People betrayed you, people turned against you. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep going. Like I said, you got to find a circle of people that understand what you deal with. A group of people that are true blue, tried and tested people, people that understand. And just rock out with those people, and that's it. Don't bring nobody new on board. That's it. Keep your circle small. Don't have a bunch of people. And don't have a bunch of people in your life knowing everything that's going on, because a lot of those people don't have your best interests at heart. They don't. There's only a few people that truly want to see you do good. A lot of people don't. A lot of people want to see you die. And I know you probably like, why would a person want to see me die? Because they believe you being out of the way will help them to elevate. They believe that if you're gone, it'll give them an opportunity to live because you're outshining them. Some of you are outshining people and you don't even know. You're not even trying to outshine nobody. God is making you outshine people, and that's irritating them. So they want you to fall. They want you to fail because if they could see you fail, it give them the confidence to take your place. Sad, man. But I'm gonna pretty much wrap it up. I got some things I gotta take care of. Let me see. Let me shout out this super chat. Shout out to Jay's Journey for the $10 support. Appreciate you sponsoring the show. Says, I appreciate you, brother. Hey, salute to you for supporting the work. Thanks for stopping by. Shout out to V Dub, man. I see you in the building. What's going on? Shout out to all the mods, everybody that stopped through. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Let me see. Shout out to Sherelle. I see you in the building. What's going on? I think I shouted out Floridine Rollo, right? Yeah, I shouted out your super chat. Kind of scrolling through this thing real fast, guys. Give me a minute. Shout out to Razor Rays in the building. Razor Rays. Shout out to you for the $20 support. Says, what up? Hit the like button, guys. Salute to Razor Rays, fam. I gotta check out your channel again, find out what's going on in the news. Shout out to Razor Rays. Yeah, man. Things has changed, guys. Be on high alert, bro. High alert. Keep your eyes open. Those of you who have buddies that you hang with, I'm not trying to make you be suspicious of all your friends. At the same time, you need to run some tests. You need to run some tests, man. Those of you brothers that's up there in your age, that's more mature, start to run those tests and find out who these dudes are, man. Find out if they true blue, man. Find out if these dudes is dogs, if they snakes. Y'all see what happened with the Pooh Shiesty situation. I didn't even talk about it, but I'm following that story. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all see what people are doing, what people are willing to do. Y'all see what's happening, right? You know that dude going to jail for life, prison for life. You see the type of stuff that people do behind the scenes? I might talk about that situation, but I didn't even cover none of them stories, man. But this is crazy. People are losing it right now, fam. People are losing their minds. Be careful out here right now, moving forward, man. It's hot. It's hot outside. Hot. You know what I mean? People are losing it mentally. Don't let the devil take your mind. We need you to have a strong will to survive. If you're a person that's strong-willed, the devil won't be able to take control over your mind. He's taking control over weak people, man. Agent Smith was able to jump in and out of people. Those people didn't even know. When Agent Smith jumped in and out of people in the Matrix, they didn't even know that they had people jumping in and out of them. They didn't know. They didn't know the devil was coming in them. So you could be a person who is not spiritually strong, and the devil can get in you and make you do something to somebody, unalive somebody, harm somebody, treat somebody bad, and you don't even know what you did until he leaves. Then it's like, oh snap, what did I do? Oh wow. Damn. Now the police is called. Now you going to prison. When I'm out and about in the street, I keep my eyes open. I watch everything. Watch everything. Not being paranoid. Keep your eyes open. Be sharp. Keep God first. Stay prayed up. Treat people with kindness. Kindness will always come back to you. Life is short. Let's start to do what we're supposed to do while we have breath. A lot of people are dead, y'all. A lot of people lost their life. We still got ours. Let's use it the right way. We could live our life. We could crack jokes. We could have fun. You can have a drink. It is what it is. At the same time, we got to be positive. Positive. Good vibes. Good energy. Another thing that you guys have to learn how to do. Listen to me very carefully before we close. I think this is a good one. Learn how to be there for somebody else. Learn how to be there for somebody else, even though you're going through what you're going through. Did you get that? Meaning, somebody might be in need of something or going through something or have something that they're doing, right? You may not be in a position to be there or want to be a part of this or that, or you may not have the means to do it. At the same time, learn how to extend support, love, kindness to somebody else. Do that once in your life. Some of y'all just never did that type of stuff because you want everybody to rock with you. You want everybody to support you. You want everybody to give you something. And I get it. I get what you're saying, man. Some of y'all have been giving to people all the time and nobody never done anything for you. I get it. At the same time, if you're a person who is hearing this video, try to do something for somebody. Try to do something for somebody. It don't have to be big and extravagant, but try to do something for somebody that came from your heart. Not because you were expecting something in return, because that's how you defeat the devil. That's how we show the difference between the people of God and the people of the devil. When you can remind yourself that, hey, I can be kind to people, I can show love, I can do something for somebody and not expect nothing in return, that's when you know you're God conscious. Because everybody in the world is not with us. And here's another tad bit of info. Just because of my skin complexion, it doesn't mean that everybody that look like me want to see me grow. Just like you. Just because you look the way you look doesn't mean everybody is on your team. That's why I said you can't make everything in life about race, guys. We got to get over this. That's one of the biggest tricks of the devil. You never know who's rooting for you. You never know who's in support of you. Some of you are on a 9 to 5 and you might be a black dude and you think, man, these white folk don't care about nothing. You might have this one white guy that work in the job and he work upstairs. You know what I mean by upstairs. He's in that department that make decisions. And he see you working. He see you every day. He don't talk to everybody because he's in a different position. But he's watching you. You're that worker that stands out. While everybody else is talking crap, he see you. You might be that white guy who work around a bunch of black guys, and you probably figure, well, man, they always talking about this and that, and they probably think I'm this racist or I'm this and that. They probably talking a hell of a junk about you, but maybe they're not. Maybe you should go over there and strike up a conversation. You'd be surprised. And I think that a lot of us have been brainwashed by social media to the point where we're so divided, we're scared to communicate. We're scared to talk. That's why I'm not with all of that mess. Like, I don't want to hear none of that stuff, man. Because once that stuff get in your mind, you start acting just like the stuff you hear, bro. Before you know it, you start treating people bad because of where they come from. And it's like, why am I doing this? Why am I treating this person bad? Because you're getting it from social media. Somebody's programming you to treat people like garbage. We can't afford to do that, fam. So be kind, treat people with respect. I know we live in a crazy world. There's a war going on, but you still got to treat people with respect. If anything, that's going to open up doors for you. And eventually you'll run into other like-minded people who are going through this war, who can see what's happening. But it's a very dangerous place on social media right now, guys. I'm telling you firsthand. There's a lot of people, man, that they're not on the right side of history. And I'm seeing it. And I'm just keeping my distance from a lot of people, man. I'm keeping my distance. I'm just going to do my thing, stay true. And that's it. So I'm gonna get up on out of here, gang. Be back on later on. Let me see. Yeah, I might be back on later on today. Tonight, I mean. Shout out to Sherelle for the $20 support. Says, hey, Ringo, I'm back. Hey, yeah, I see you in the building. Glad to have you on board. You know what I'm saying? I know it's been a minute and whatnot. It's a few other moderators. I haven't seen them in a while. I don't know. I hope they're doing good and whatnot. But life is crazy right now, man. You just got to be positive, y'all. Like, I'm gonna try to do another video similar to this one because there's things that people are going through, and I think that a lot of times you guys are just not getting those messages because we're preoccupied with stuff that is like, at least for me, I can say that there's a lot of things going on in the world. Like, I might be talking about this and that, but then again, there's certain things I'm supposed to be speaking that address what people are going through. And that can be a distraction because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. There's people that depend on my content. There's people that listen to my videos and it get them through their work day. Literally, get them through a crazy day. And they'll have their headset, their earpiece on, and it get them through the whole day. And they write me, they be like, yo, thanks for the videos, man. So I got to get back to that. I got to get back to those videos that put value and add value to the viewer on what the viewer is dealing with. Because I'm telling you, I know what I deal with. So I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one who get up in the morning, deal with the BS. You're dealing with these trials and tribulations, and it's not, we think it's like normal. It's not normal, man. You're in a war, man. You're in a mental war that's trying to destroy you, man. Some of y'all be in your crib, in your house, walking around your house, talking to yourself, trying to encourage yourself because of what you deal with. You be in your house, literally. Like, man, family not around, this person not around. And it's like, you not tripping, you not bugging. What you dealing with is real. So I'm gonna try to speak to those situations. That's why I do my walk and talk videos. Because I feel like when I'm walking and talking, I'm like connected with nature and I'm able to give a good spill on what's going on. So I'm gonna continue to do those videos. It's just that it'd be hot out here, man. It'd be hot, 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 bro. Like almost like 100 degrees. And it's like, man, I don't want to keep like just burning up in the sun, man. It's like I got a damn tan to the point where my face is burnt and stuff. Like, you know, like I'm not sure if you could see, like, like it looked lighter hair, dark hair. That's because I'm in the damn sun all day, you know. But I'm gonna continue with these videos and whatnot, and keep you guys posted on what's happening, man. But stay safe. Stay safe. Avoid negative people. Man, I'm going to keep that going. Avoid negative people, guys. Avoid them. We're not saying be mean to people. We're saying avoid negative people. They're draining. And a lot of you have been on this journey of just rolling solo. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, roll solo, do your thing. Talk to people when you need to talk to them, but keep your peace, man, because there's too many damn devils out here, too much going on, and we got to stay safe. So I'm going to continue to keep you guys posted on this topic. I just felt that this video was needed right now. This video was needed for people right now. Keep God first. Stay prayed up. Be positive. I know y'all, some of y'all, listen. Some of y'all have been acting negative in order to have company. Meaning you're a positive person, but you've been acting negative in order to have company because it's such a lonely road being positive. And even when you're acting negative, it don't feel right because you know that's not who you really are. You don't have to be a negative person, man. There's positive people out here just like you. You just gotta find the right group, the right people. They're out here. They're out here. You just gotta find the right people that think like you, that understand the struggle, that understand life. You get around your tribe, you're gonna be good to go. So rate, comment, and subscribe, guys. I'll keep y'all posted with more content. It is what it is. We'll be back later on. Let me see. Shout out to Miss Tweety. Is that it? Yeah. Shout out to Miss Tweety for the $10 support. Says, you always speak truth, the truth, Ringo. Keep trusting in God, and He will continue to protect you with His angels. I always look forward to your videos. Keep up the good work. Hey, it's through your type of encouragement that keeps me going. Like I said, there's people that I speak with behind the scenes. They know the real. I talk to them raw and uncut. Y'all know who y'all are. Behind the scenes, we talk. And the talk that we talk is real talk. You know what I mean? Um, you need somebody to talk to. We're going to talk about that in another video. We all need somebody to talk to. But you have to find the right person because everybody is not ready to hear everything you got to say. So you need to get around people that you could talk to about issues and you know that they're trustworthy, right? So don't just talk to anybody now. They got to be people that are true, people that share about themselves. That's another thing. When you communicate with people, it got to be a giving and a receiving, meaning you talk about you, they talk about you, they talk about them. You share your life, they share their. Reciprocate energy. Those are the people you need to communicate with. If you're around somebody and you're always telling them about you and they never talk about themselves, that's a bad person. Cut that person off. You don't need to be around them because they're gathering information on you to take back to everybody else so they can continue to lie and deceive you and just spread rumors about you. Don't let that happen, man. Don't be telling everybody everything about you and they're not reciprocating energy by telling you about their life and their family. We're gonna talk about that in other videos, man. So rate, comment, and subscribe. Salute Forever Studios. Salute everybody in the building. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Florida and Rollo, Razor Rays, everybody else that pulled up. Appreciate y'all stopping by. I'll catch you on the next stream. I'm out. Peace.